Well, it's 2 a.m. and the lights are on, and the Magic Kingdom magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night, pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies, sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Well, hello there. Welcome in, everybody. It's another Wednesday night here on the channel. Doing a little bit of Insomniacs. I can't sleep, so I figured why not get together with some of my closest friends, talk for a little bit. And you know what? Tonight, I got something special. We have those nights where we have people come in and you're just like, this is really cool. I met this gentleman personally last Disney trip when I was down in the kingdom. And he is a creator on YouTube that I found. I really liked how he's a newer creator. Really liked how he does his stuff, and he's creates a little magic at the park. So we're going to talk tonight about a great channel, and we'll get into that in just a little bit here. And I'm hoping you guys are going to love this interview, love talking with him, end up wanting to watch some of his content, start banging that button over there, so you can keep up with all of his updated and brand new videos that he puts out. So we got some good stuff to talk about in the community segment today. We've got a new leader in the points on the game show tonight. Remember, we've got some amazing gifts we're playing for here for the top ten finalists. There's lug bags, and there's there's I don't know what else. It's all kinds of stuff. It's like $400 worth of prizes that we're going to give away. So I've got it down below me in a box being protected. So get your points, get your things in tonight. Let's get it going. Let's say hello to the chat real quick so we can get this party going. It's holiday weekend. It's 4th of July. It's celebration of our country. Thank you to everybody. If you've served our country, thank you. Currently or past, we appreciate you. If you have a family member who served, thank you. Families serve just as much as we celebrate this 4th of July. All right, Julie McCowan, hello. Vicky Gillespie, JC Skipper Brian, hello to both of you. Stacy Rogers is in. She let us know she is pantsless. Hello, Stacy. Good to see you. Jonathan Chong also. Wow. Stacy and JC supporting each other. I like it. Okay. Good to see you both. Debbie Burnfeld, hello. Miss Sebastian the Crab, hello. Welcome in. Dropping down. Cruise and Theme Park Guide. Hello, Sierra. Welcome in. Theo Sam Eagle, hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Dropping down here. If it's going to let me, I need my I hate when this thing goes and I need my all of a sudden you need to use the little mouse here to make it all work. And that just happens sometimes. I don't want to. Okay, there we go. All right, let me do it this way. Go bounce all the way down and go back up. Zippity Doo Dog is here. Listen, Neil is here. Spaceship Ears. Hello, Spaceship Ears. We'll talk about him. We can't do this show without him. He had another great show last night. God, his shows are really good. You got to check them out. Nathan, hello. Dennis, no, hello. Monterey Molly. Insomniacs Assemble. Yes, ma'am. We are working it, working it. Janice Disney is in the house. Hello, dear friend. Who else is in here? Let's see. Dropping up. Fast Pass Radio. Hello. No, no Speedo. Not for an interview. Good to see you, my friend. How you doing, Anthony? Mike Beachman is in here. Kendrick is in. Hello, friends. Good to see you. Gloria and Jason Thibodeau, thank you for your generosity earlier and appreciate and support the channel, along with Debbie Bernfeld as well. And Space Mountain Dave, if he's in here. Debbie Thunert, hello. Welcome in. Vicky Gillespie, good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I'm scooting up and I'm not seeing any other names that I don't think I missed. Mr. Jeff Condon, hello, sir. Good to see you. If I missed you along the way, I apologize. I make sure I will get to you along the way. We're going to have fun here tonight. Let me tell you a little bit about our guests that we're going to bring in here, and then we're going to get them in and get rolling on some community stuff and get fired up here. Fired up. So I found Roger with this segment that we do. Jen helps me put together with all these new channels that we're finding out there that are great, that we're saying hello to, that we're letting you know about. And hopefully a lot of them are coming to join our community. Like, a good example is Fast Pass Radio. That's how we found them. And now Anthony's a big part of our community. Hello, Ann. Good to see you. Welcome in. So I was doing that. We highlighted this channel a couple weeks ago. Debbie will be dropping the link in, or one of the moderators will be dropping the link in. I'm sure they got a plan. We have it over in the mod chat. The channel's name is Mickey's Roundtable. Now he's got 284 subscribers. I'd love to see it jump up tonight because you want to. The greatest thing about this is he sits at a literal Mickey wooden table, gorgeous made wooden table, and he sits there and he starts out and he talks with you, gives you a little bit of feedback and information. Then sometimes he'll go to the park and he'll show you what he's talking about and go through the whole experience with you. Sometimes he'll come back in, go back out. It's just really cool. It's historical stuff. There's so many videos on here right now on his channel. Even though he's a newer creator, he's got 80 videos already, and stuff on here as you go and check it out on A Little Mermaid, the boat rides, moving right along, Kermit's 70th. There's Walt Disney's Florida Roots, Liberty Bell. He knows a little bit about the Liberty Bell, let me tell you, on there. He talks about Dapper Dan's, talks about Roger E. Brogy. I actually reached out to Roger the other day about maybe getting an interview. Character Warehouse, Mystery Box in it. He talks about all kind of great stuff. Blizzard Beach, Muppets and Monsters, Bugs Life. There's just a ton of great content over here. So I hope you'll check out his channel throughout the night. We're going to talk more with him about it, and let's have some fun. Keith Winter, hello, welcome in. Without further ado, hello, Neil. Let me get our guest in here, and let's get rocking. Roger, hello,
Whoops.
sir. That's okay.
Hi.
Good to see you.
There was something under my foot there, anyway.
That's
Forgot.
usually Debbie Bernfeld doing stuff. It's what she likes to do. She scoots around, tries to mess with everybody. She does it to me all the time. So
Okay.
good to see you, buddy. How are you?
Good to be here. Yeah. Had an early morning this morning and now a late night, so it makes for a full day. But I had a good long nap in the middle, so it's all working out good.
Naps are a good thing. I love that. I've acknowledged where that you make magic at the park. And I know you're very proud of what you do. I've introduced you to several of my friends when I was down there that time. I've had several people reach out to me and tell me what an amazing job you do, including Dapper Danielle, who came over and did a whole segment on everything with the changes coming with Cars Land and everything. But that's got to be unique for you with everything, with the changes and all coming, and obviously you being a cast member right there.
It's been probably the shortest and longest month of my life this last June and into July here. Very long emotional week this week, leading on into 4th of July weekend and the closing of the boat in Tom Sawyer Island here coming up on Sunday is the last day that it's going to be available. So
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's going to be a packed house that day with everybody in line. I expect the lines to be there. I'd be very disappointed in all of our Disney fans if they didn't do that. So, well, we're going to talk more tonight about your channel because that's our focus point. And do it. Just tell everybody, Reed, hello, how you doing, buddy? Tell everybody how you got into wanting to do a YouTube channel first, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, so I've been involved with doing video production of some sort since I was in high school. My
Okay.
twin brother and I got a video camera for Christmas one year, family present, but we took to it like ducks to water. This is, video camera on your shoulder,
Right.
uh, so we made videos and we got involved with public access cable. That's what they had before YouTube. And
Yes.
we put together videos, and I've been doing videos since. I studied broadcasting in college, and just over the years, kept on doing videos. I love travel. My
Nice.
other channel that I haven't added to content wise in quite a while, called Welcome to America. Whole lot of travel videos on there, mostly the United States, but I've done some overseas stuff. So then a few years ago, when I moved to Florida, I was able to go to Walt Disney World here very regularly. I had the idea for Mickey's Round Table. As you
Right.
described, I built a table shaped like Mickey Mouse,
I
and
love it.
used that as my hook, I suppose, and started producing content here. Last couple years, doing the Mickey's Roundtable Adventures, where I'm going out into the parks and doing stuff, and like I said, the occasional box opening or what have you.
Love it.
It's good. It's fun to mix it up and do some different things now and again. But yeah, so fairly long history. The first Disney video I ever did, 1988. So I've been doing it a while, but more recently, last couple of years, I've been doing it pretty quite a bit.
Well, the round table, and I'm just jumping over here because I'm trying to make sure we share everything. The round table did work because that hook brought me in when Jen found your channel and I started looking at it. I'm like, wow, I was like, this is really cool. And if you guys look at his thumbnails, Debbie has dropped his link. Please keep dropping that throughout the time. Look, if you look at his thumbnails, you'll see I love his thumbnails, very eye-catching. The round tables in every last one of them, and that's kind of where all his vids start out. So check it out as we're talking tonight. And if you like the videos, give him a follow. I'd love to see him get up there near that 300 mark before he
I'm going
rolls
to
out on.
see if I can.
Oh, look
There's
at that! There we go.
I don't know if you can see it there. The camera's on a tripod, so I don't want to take it off of there, but you can kind of see the.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And the chair, I
So.
love it. I love it. Well, that's a good thing. So, all right. Well, let's knock out some community pieces that I want to talk about tonight, Roger, and then we're going to get over and jump in with you and play some two truths and a lie. And
Ooh.
here's the thing. I say that there's no way tonight that anybody goes 5 for 5 on Roger. So I'm going to put up a 60-point bonus tonight if anybody goes 5 for 5. So hang tight, everybody. The game show's coming. Well, I'm going to put it.
Are you saying that I'm a good liar or a
I'm
good truth
saying,
teller?
here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the things you shared with me in your life are so interesting that I'm like, I just don't, I'll be shocked because as I was reading it, I'm like, oh my God, no way. I was like, this is cool. I can't wait to talk to you about some of this stuff. I'm so
All right.
excited.
I'm going
So
to
it's
let
good.
you. Well, I'll let you do your thing, and then we can get to our
It'll be good.
five
It'll
truths
be
and a
good.
lie here in a minute.
All right, let's talk about this Sunday. Every Sunday, we have the show, the Triple C's. It is the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat. This week, it's Disney Kind of Life, a great creator. He's going to come in and talk about his Insta, his TikTok, of course, everything over here on YouTube. Jen and I will be here doing the show. The rest of the ladies are away for the holiday weekend. Jen's going to a family party, and they're going to join me. So it'll be the two of us sitting with Disney Kind of Life. And Roger is already scheduled on a guest on this show, I think later on this year. I think we have you booked for the Triple
Yeah,
C.
I marked it on my calendar, so you'll have to remind me when you get closer.
I will.
But
Those ladies
yeah.
do a great job, and this is going to be another solid interview this Sunday night, 6 o'clock. Make sure you're here, everybody. We're going to have a lot of fun. Friday night news and merch will be happening, everybody. Even though it's the 4th of July, Doug and I will be here. I'm not sure about what else we're going to do. Casey may come in live from Magic Kingdom with the 4th of July fireworks, depending on the weather. I hear they're calling for a ton of rain down there by you guys for 4th of July, unfortunately. So check us out. We will be live. Definitely news and merch goes on. Roger, we do something neat here. I teach a moderator class for the channels out there as they grow, and they, especially when they're doing lives, they need people in there that volunteer their time to support and help with their blue wrenches of taking out the trolls and posting links like my great team is doing. And I teach a class on Moderator 101, kind of the toolbox to get started as moderating and to help people. And we do that for free. I think that's something that brings value to our community. And
Free
we're
is a
gonna
very good value. So
we're gonna do it July 9th, everybody. That's July 9th at 8 p.m. right here, not here on the YouTube channel, but right here with me on Zoom. The link is already posted in the post section of the channel, so you can attend multiple times. I've had people ask, it's free, come as much as you want. If you're a creator out there and you have moderators that need a little bit of empowering, or if you have new moderators that have no clue and you want to send them over, everybody's welcome. We can fit 100 people. We'd love to fill the building. Come on over and take a check at that. So Roger Shu says, hey, I just subscribed to your channel. Well, thank you, Roger, for
oh,
subscribing to his channel. We appreciate that. If you do subscribe throughout the night, let us know. We'll make sure we let Roger know that you did. Joel Payne, I got to talk about Joel. Roger, I'm not sure if you know of Joel. He is one of the incredible Disney fine art artists that go to the Festival of the Arts. He is a well-respected artist in all of Disney genre. He was a backup voice for the Ghost Hosts out in California's Haunted Mansion, and he is in the process of doing something really cool. He is putting together a short film for the Christmas time frame. This is his first time ever doing it. It's a short film called The First Elf. I'm going to play this video real quick. Everybody tells you a little bit about it. Roger, hang tight for a sec. Check this out.
yeah.
Wait till you see this. This is amazing.
I'm
Long before I would be known as the Santa Claus, there is a wondrous place. There is a magical fable about the first elf. It's a short film.
This is just a trailer for it, Roger. He's doing this all on his own. He's working to try to get like
Oh,
Netflix
is it?
or
Am I? Did we freeze here? Did I freeze?
nope.
Okay.
You're good. Can you hear me okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. I think it might be freezing on my end, but
Okay.
yeah, and
That
we're
was
good now. I think.
That's pretty impressive what he's doing. He's working with trying to get like Netflix or Prime or something to pick it up. He's doing it all himself. It's incredible. It's really good.
It's a large undertaking doing a film. I did along with my brother did a travel documentary, and that's a lot of work. And I had 3 people working with me, so doing it by yourself is always impressive.
Absolutely. So we are dropping the link for Joel Payne's Patreon in there. You can support him through the little support of Patreon. I do support him. I think he's doing a great job. And if you end up supporting on Patreon, when he gets this done, he's going to use the people that support him for names of characters all throughout the movie and everything as a thank you for what he's doing. So that's kind of cool. Nathan says Rogers at 293 on followers. Well, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good. Titanic
You have to make
101,
a note of
hello,
that.
welcome in. And Park Hop Magic. Hello, Kelly. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in tonight. So Joel's got that going on. We're pretty excited about that and supporting him. We like to give back as much as possible. So if you'd like to, you can check it out. Uh, we do hangouts here on the channel now once a week. We are going to do one on Thursday night at 10 o'clock. That's tomorrow night at 10 p.m. I'll bring in some people from the community. We're just going to sit around and chat. Hopefully one of these nights, Roger will join us for maybe one of those when things calm down a little bit for him as we do. So plan on coming over here. It's going to be 10 o'clock tomorrow night, Insomniacs Hangout. I'm going to bring in 4, 5, 6 people from the community, and we're going to have a good time there. Roger, we do a show called Disney Dialogues where we interview a lot of Imagineers, artists, authors, also illustrators. We have a show coming up. You're going to love when you hear this because I know how much you love history of Disney and everything in your time.
Yeah.
This young lady, Debbie Weiss, she has a gallery out in California, and it is all movie cells, all
Okay.
movie, and there she had tremendous amount of them. When I did the pre-interview with her, I was blown away. I'm sitting looking at talking with her, and I keep seeing over her shoulder as we're talking, and she's kind of moving and all in the gallery. I keep seeing a Jiminy Cricket, and I'm like, is that Cricket right behind you? And she goes, yeah, I think that's from Fantasia or something. And I'm like, ready to just go crazy. And then she turns to her left. I'm a huge Roger Rabbit fan. Huge
Okay.
Roger Rabbit fan. Whenever I see Roger, I'm like, hey, Roger Rabbit.
Yep.
She had a cell from the opening sequence of Roger Rabbit
Okay.
hanging up. So we're doing an interview with her, guys. For anybody that might want to hang out, and watch with us. That's coming up on July the 22nd. July 22nd. It's a Tuesday night. Debbie Weiss is going to be here, and I can't wait. Movie cells. That's a pretty cool thing. Not cheap, but very cool, Raj.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Especially since they threw so many of them away back in the day. So,
Unfortunately, yes,
yeah.
absolutely. So we'll rock and roll with that. Public service that I'm doing. Steve, everybody knows him as Scallywag Steve. He has a DVC that he can't use. He's put it out there on social media. I told him I would share it. He's a great member of our community. He's got a deluxe studio that sleeps four from December 16th to the 23rd. He's running it for $300 a night. 300. That usually goes for 6, 7, 800, depending on what it is. It's over there. Where's it at? It's at Old Key West. So if anybody's interested, send me a direct message. If you don't know Steve, I stand 100% behind the integrity of Steve, and I put my word on it. So I wouldn't do it if it wasn't. So if anybody's interested, please let us know. This is a new segment we started. Roger, you just had a birthday just a little
I
bit ago,
did.
did
Yeah.
you not? What was the
I
date of
did.
that?
A week ago today, I was at Hoop-de-Doo Review, whooping it up, celebrating my birthday. So, yeah.
So the date of that would have been, what is today? Today's the
June
2nd.
25th. Yeah.
June
Halfway to
20.
Christmas. So,
Okay. Well, Debbie Bernfeld, we need to put Roger in there on our birthday tracker. So June 25th, if you could handle that for me there. David T, welcome in. So let me just pull up our birthday tracker real quick. I know it's a short list this week because we've just starting getting this rolling. So let me go. I should have had this up already. I was in here looking around in it, and then I jumped out of it for a minute, and that's my own fault. So July, the first week of July, everybody, we would like to acknowledge. Dun, 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 dun. Annie Coog is actually July 4th. Wow. She is
I
on the
was going to
4th of
say,
July.
you need to, America's birthday is this week, too. So, you can add
America's
that.
birthday is this week. We got to give it to him. And we'll also give it to Kelly in the Parks, who is the 8th of July. And of course, Roger, who just has his. We'll give you the quick 1-2 happy birthday that we like to do here on the channel, which takes me a second. See where I put that. I think I put it over here. I got to find where I moved stuff around this morning, and now I'm not used to where I'm going here. Ads, nope. Me team. Boy, that's one of those moments I don't like to have. Where did I put it? Scenes. Insomniacs. Community. Boy, there we go. I moved it to where I didn't where I thought. So happy birthday, America, Roger, Annie Coog, and Kelly.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Well, Roger's back there dancing. I love it. I love it. So we'll be
Here's
doing that.
music.
We'll be doing that at the beginning of the month, each month, and kind of recognize what we have going on for that week and checking it out. So happy birthday to all of our friends. Mickey's Not So Scary is coming, Roger. I'm sure you're well aware of that.
I am, yeah.
First, will
Never
you be?
been. I would love to go one of these years. I'll make it. So,
Was the chance you'll be working maybe or no?
I have no idea.
You have
Not,
no
yeah.
idea yet?
Generally, I don't. But yeah. Who
Okay.
knows?
August the 15th, everybody, is the first Mickey's party. And Preston and I are coming to town. We are going to be there broadcasting it live. Thank you to Monorail Molly for this great thumbnail that she helped me with. We are going to be broadcasting the Halloween party live on the 15th. That'll be a Friday night, so I hope you'll join in. Probably might have some friends come in backstage and do that. So let's see what we can do and have some fun with that. It's going to be a good time. Go Go Gadgets basketball band, welcome in. Dave Stragan, welcome in. Thank you for joining. We're talking with Roger of Mickey's Roundtable, guys. We're going to talk a lot with him tonight, and I hope you'll be checking out his content. August, we have a big meetup that we do here in August, Roger, up here in Maryland. This is the 4th year doing it. We've had 50 people come in from around the United States every year, and we got it all lined up. It's really coming together for all those that are attending. Just giving you a quick update that, hey, restaurants are all booked and big deposits have been done. Food packages have been picked out. We've got all the prizes already laid out in bags, and you'll need to be watching our show the week before on Friday night. Just starting to let everybody know now. August the 1st, Friday, August the 1st, there is going to be a ton of information given out about the meetup. Put it on your calendar now to be here on the show. One of the things that we do here on the show, Raj, is we partner with a great military charity. And I always love to give updates on that. It's called Semperfying the Americas Fund. Did you serve, or any close parts of your family serve?
I did not know. Nobody close. My cousin was in the Marine Corps. He's probably the closest relative
Okay.
that served. But yeah, not. I do not have that honor
Okay.
of having served. No.
Well, this is a great little charity. They serve across all branches, and they basically take on our soldiers that are wounded, ill, injured service member, veterans, and their families, and they work with them on a case-by-case basis. And I am proud to say that we have partnered with them and our community, and I say our because this is not me, it's everybody that's a part of this community, has raised this year $8,100 for this charity. And we've got one last event, which will be in August, and our goal is to get to 10,000. I think we got a real good shot. So thank you to everybody that has participated in any way, whether you have donated, or you have shared out videos, or you've helped in our chats, or you've donated to prizes. So thank you so much for that. She sails away. Hello, welcome in. Great to see you. All right, finally, before we go play Two Truths and a Lie, every week on Sunday, this past Sunday we did it, which was the 30th, I believe, we recognize channels. It's kind of how we found Roger's channel here, and we did on Sunday a full review of these channels. And I'm just going to highlight them real quick. If you'd like to know a lot more about them, go back to Sunday's Disney Insomniacs, and you'll see a full detailed review of the entire channel all the way through. We highlighted Dream Big with Vicky with 694 subscribers. I've talked with her, and she is very excited. I believe she's going to be a guest on this show later on in the year, which will be kind of fun. Dude and Johnny, I met these guys down when I was at the parks this last time. Two great guys. If I can get these guys to come on the show, Roger, you have an incredible background. These guys have a mausoleum. It is, oh my God, it is Disney memorabilia that just you're watching and you're turning your head going, oh my God, they've been collected. So I'm working on getting these guys on. Nonetheless, you can check out their channel. They have a lot of great videos, a ton of great pin content over there with Dude and Johnny. Jim Shull is a Disney Imagineer that is an amazing, amazing individual. He's got his own channel called Disney Journey with Jim Shull. He's at 9,000 subscribers and talks a lot about his Imagineering days. Museum, not mausoleum. Yes, you're right, Jen. Sorry.
I was going to say mausoleum sounds impressive too. But
yeah. So anyway, Disney Journey with Jim Shull, 9,000 followers, and he's doing a real good job there. So Lorena Creole, she's got 9,000 followers, and she does a solid job out on the West Coast. She does interviews, talks a little bit about everything from the parks to at home to television and culture. 9,000 subscribers on her channel. And the last of our grouping was Lauren Dreams of Magic. Lauren Dreams of Magic. She's got 782 subscribers and 211 videos. Again, if you'd like to find out about any of these channels, please reach out to us and check out the show from this past Sunday. All right, let's get into some Two Truths and a Lie. You ready to go with this?
I hope so. We're going to find out here real soon.
Okay. Jeanette says, hey, Jim Shull is often a guest on a podcast, The Disney Dish, that I listen to weekly. Well, there you go. great opportunity to check him out. Okay, let's go over two truths and a lie. Let's rack.
I've got three stories, a twist inside. Two are true, one's a lie. Can you decide? Listen closely, pay attention keen. Guess the truth and win a prize, I mean. Two truths and a lie, it's a game of fun. Can you spot the fake?
All right, there we go. Two truths and a lie, everybody. Currently on your left of your screen, you will see the current totals for everybody. A lot of points out there that we played out. Right over, yes, all the way over. Debbie Bernfeld has taken over as the top point getter right now. So congratulations to Debbie. There's a lot of people. That whole first left side that's in green, pretty much almost that whole left rack is really still in this game, especially if you come in each week and you play with us. So that's a good thing. This segment is sponsored by Paul Engel. Paul has his own channel. Debbie's dropped a link into there and done it. And if you'd like to help Paul out by giving him a follow, he's told me he's going to have more videos coming. And of course, congratulations to he and Stephanie. They just got married a little over a week ago. So not expected to see him in here with stuff that they have going, but check out Paul Engel. He's huge support to this channel and bringing this segment to life. Here's how we're going to work it, everybody. I'm going to first take this down over here so it's out of my way. We're going to go through and we are going to read to you three segments. Now, usually our guest reads it. With the way Roger's setup is and the feedback, I'm actually going to read the segments tonight, and then he'll give us all the answers for those just to make things a little bit easier. You want to, if you're playing for the first time, you want to follow the directions, please, because if you don't, we will bounce you out. We don't like to do that. It's very simple. We're going to read three statements. You are trying to pick out the lie. Pick out the lie. If you pick out the lie correctly, you're going to get some points. We track the points. Thank you to Spaceship Ears, who does an incredible job each week tracking our points and updating the tracker for me and keeping everything to a precision accuracy, which I really, really appreciate. Thank you, John, for doing that. When we do this, you put one answer in, one answer only, and we'll call you out and acknowledge and recognize who got those points and all at the end. Stop signs are going to go up in just a minute, and we're going to get ready to get rolling. We're also going to talk with Roger a little bit later on after segment 4. We're going to talk a little bit more with him about his channel and see if by the end of Two Truths and a Lie, if you guys, I'm going to say this, if you guys at the end of this Two Truths and a Lie don't go, holy heck, that's one of the most interesting people I've met, something's wrong with you. You need to have your head examined. And we're going to have a special nuance for that as well. So, all right, let's get the stop signs up. Let's get segment 1 ready to roll. And Stacy and Jonathan should be dropping those for me. There we go. All right. As I said, this time for this week only, I will read the statements to make it a little bit easier for us on the show tonight. These are Roger's statements. Segment 1. Number 1. He panned for gold in the Klondike. Statement number 2. He was mugged in Paris. Oh, standard, John. 5 points for the first 4 and 10 points for number 5. Standard numbers tonight. The only thing is the 60-point bonus if anybody goes 5 for 5. So statement 1, he panned for gold in the Klondike. Statement 2, he was mugged in Paris. Statement 3, he has been to the summit of the highest point in all 50 states. Hello, Debbie Thuner. All right, so there's your numbers, 1, 2, or 3. He panned for gold in the Klondike. He was mugged in Paris, and he has been to the summit of the highest point in all 50 states. 1, 2, or 3. Put your answers in now. John, we are going to give our good friend Roger 15 points tonight for being a guest on the show. So he is now on the scoreboard himself. He's on the scoreboard himself.
And I already know the answer, so I don't know if that.
Yeah, you can't play this one. All right, we got.
Although
one.
I don't remember all the things that I told you, so maybe I can play if I forget.
You
which
gave me a
ones I
lot
told
more.
you.
You gave me a lot more than I asked for, so that was pretty cool.
I did, yeah. That was easier to come up with the truths than the lies. So anyway,
here we go. We got 1s, we got 2s, we got 3s going in. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. All right, get the stop signs. There we go. Jonathan Stacy, good job, guys. Debbie Bernfeld and Alyssa and Keith, I'll allow you in on this time, but try to get your answers in quicker, please. And Mark, I will allow all those 4 answers for those 4 amazing people this time, but get your answers in quicker, please. All right. Roger.
Are we ready for
Yes.
for the lie?
Which one of these is a lie?
So in its kind of
Segment.
a half truth, but technically it's a lie. But the correct answer is number 3. Number 3 was a lie. I've tried to visit the highest point in all 50 states, but I'm 5 short. I've not been to the summit of Alaska, Washington, Oregon, Montana, and Wyoming. That's the other one. I had to think of that
But
for a second. But I've been trying to visit the highest summit in all 50 states. Haven't quite made it. I don't think I'll get to it. Just time and money and age and
that's
all those
still
things
that
catch up to you. But
45 states out of 50 that's pretty cool.
well, and some of course are incredibly easy. Florida, it's a little park by the side of the road, and
Oh,
you walk
geez.
over and you grab a picnic table. But others are a little more challenging than that. But yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay, let's give some highlights here. The correct answer was number 3, which means the correct answer goes to and points go to David T gets it. Joe Watchman got it. Nico the Greco. Alyssa Neal got it. Gloria Thibodeau, Janice Disney, Zippity Doo Doug, Mike Beachman, Sebastian the Crab, Jewelry Picks got it. Vicky Gillespie, Jason Thibodeau, Kendrick got it. Monorail Molly got it. Mark F got it, and Alyssa Stenberg got it. Okay, nice. Sebastian Krabs says Alaska is the one I was guessing he missed. There you go. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
All
not
right.
a bad guess.
Let's talk about the other 2 truths for a minute here, and I don't know
Okay.
how I got out of where I am here current week. There we go.
But
Pull
it
it back
was
up here. Okay, so you were mugged in Paris.
so in a manner of speaking, yes.
Okay.
I was wandering around the city and walking along the Seine there in kind of a park-like area, just right even with the Louvre, so I could look over and see where the Louvre was. And a guy approaches me, and he reaches down on the ground and he picks up a ring, and he says, "Is this yours?" And I said, "No, no, that's not mine." And he said, "Well, that's a really nice ring. Let me see if you here you can have it. You can sell it and make some money." Then he starts telling me his sob story and how hard up he was and all this
Right.
stuff. And I says, "Well, all if you're hard up on luck, you take it and you sell it anyway." So I reached into my pocket and I gave him a few euros coins that I had in my pocket. So like the next day, I had taken a tour of the Normandy beaches, the D-Day beaches
Uh
there,
huh.
and the tour guide was talking to me and asking me questions about my experience in Paris and how I like the people and all that. And he says, "Well, did anybody play the ring trick on you?" And my eyes got about that big, and I said, "Yes." So the ring trick was that basically he tries to pull this scam on me, asked me for money, and if I didn't give him the money, give him some money, he would signal his friends, and they would come out of the bushes, and they'd beat me up and rob me, which didn't quite happen, but I did give him the money that I
Wow.
had in my
That's
pocket.
still a
So
shakedown. That's still a
it
shakedown.
was, yeah. So
Yeah. Okay. Tell me, you panned for gold in the Klondike?
yeah. So my family was up in Alaska visiting, and my twin brother and I drove up to the Yukon Territory and Dawson, which is where the Yukon River and the Klondike River come together, where the big gold rush was. And my interest in history, and there's a book my brother bought called Black Sand and Gold that
Uh
we
huh.
were both fascinated by, about the gold rush and everything. So we went to a hardware store and we bought a gold pan, and we went off along the Klondike Creek, and we panned for gold. And we put it back because it was, I'm sure, somebody else's property and whatnot, so we didn't keep anything that we found,
Right.
but you could see little flakes and stuff in there. And yeah, I still have my gold pan here now. I put my keys and stuff in. But yeah, so
Nice.
I got the
Okay.
pan for gold in the Klondike.
Well, you
Not
got a
in
great memory.
not in 1901 or whatever it was, but yeah, just a few years ago.
Okay, I love it. You got a great memory out of that. So, all right, let's get stop signs up and go to segment two. Our friend's channel on YouTube is Mickey's Roundtable, and he's got a ton of content over there. We're going to talk more about that in a little bit. I hope Debbie's dropping the links in. I hope you're checking it out as we're going along. And if you like what you see, give him a little love over there and hit the ding dong and ring it up, ring the bell, and get in there and all that kind of good stuff. So, segment two for our friend. He says he was attacked by an alligator walking home from work. Okay. He says he had a predator encounter while camping in California.
So can
Interesting.
I'm going to specify it wasn't just a predator; it was a Sasquatch.
Oh, okay. And then he worked as a flight attendant for 9.5 years. So he was attacked by an alligator walking home from work. He had a predator encounter while camping in California with Sasquatch, and he worked as a flight attendant for 3 years. 1, 2, or 3? Drop your answers into the chat now. This is going to be interesting. Sasquatch and got attacked by an alligator. I mean, he lives in could be attacked by an alligator.
Or a Sasquatch. Who knows? I won't give it away. Not yet.
Everybody's going 2s and 1s right now. Only get attacked while camping. Yeah, Jeanette loves camping. There's a Sasquatch that's running around down the Disney campsite. It lives in Murph's camper while he's not there. Just letting you know.
Okay.
I heard about it. All right. 7. We got a lot of people playing tonight. This is great. 6, 5. The airplane one was number 3. Sean. Airplane one was number 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up, please. All right, we got stop signs up. Okay, Roger, segment 2. Which one was the lie?
For segment 2, the lie was number 2, the Sasquatch encounter, and it's like the other one. It's kind of a half truth. There was a Sasquatch encounter, and it happened to a member of my family, but not to me. My older brother, he was camping out in California, and he heard the most strangest noise I suppose he'd ever heard, and he's told other people about it that are familiar with Sasquatch and the way they're supposed to sound and whatnot, and he is 100% convinced that he had a Sasquatch encounter, but it did not happen to me. So,
is there any possibility he was listening to Star Wars and he heard Chewbacca on his phone?
I'm not sure. He does a
Okay.
very good Chewbacca yell.
Yeah.
We had done a movie a number of years ago, and he played a Bigfoot hunter,
Okay.
and he did the Sasquatch, or he did a Chewbacca growl in that was basically a Sasquatch mating call, and so yeah, it's possible, and
Okay.
that's what he was imitating.
Okay.
But
All right.
yeah,
All right. So let's see who got the points. Number 2 goes to David T. Stacy Rogers. Sierra got it. Joe Watchford got it. Monorail Molly got it. Sebastian the Crab got it. Vicky Gillespie. Zippity Doo Doug got it. Debbie Thuner got it. Gloria Thibodeau got it. Mark F got it. Kendrick got it. Okay, more people got than I would thought. Debbie Bernfeld got it. All right, there's your recipients there. Interesting. Okay, let's talk about the other 2. So you were a flight attendant for your career for a
yeah.
while.
So I was a flight attendant, regional airline for about 9.5 years.
Okay.
Loved the job, got to travel all over the country, all over the world, using my flight benefits, and then doing overnights with work and whatnot. You'd fly in, serve your peanuts and pretzels and all that, and then you'd have a long overnight, and you could go explore a city or wherever you happen to be, and
Nice.
next day you'd have to fly to Dubuque or whatever. And so, yeah.
Very cool. Okay. We know a lot of flight attendants in our community, so that's pretty cool tie-in. And then, all right, you were attacked by an alligator walking home from work. What in the heck?
Yeah, so it was dark, and it was raining, and I'm under my umbrella and walking along, and part of the way that I'll walk when I do walk to or from work, there's no sidewalk. That wasn't the problem part. The problem was the sidewalk part that floods every time it rains 2 inches. And so I'm walking through under my umbrella and it's dark, and little tiny alligator about yay big, very tiny, but and he startled me, and yeah. So technically, I was attacked by an alligator on the way home from work. So
Oh my
yeah.
Lord. I love it. Okay. That's a good thing. If I tell you what, with my wooden legs, I'd have punted one of the things that came to bite me. I just let it go because it's not going to hurt
That
me if
well,
it's
yeah.
biting. They can just attack. Go ahead. All right, let's go to segment 3. Let's get some stop signs up again. Yes, Neil, he works at MK. Yes. Makes magic over there. Segment 3, stop signs up. Here we go. All right, the first statement is Grandma Grover. It's great to see you too. Welcome in. I meant to say hello to you minutes ago. Welcome in. Segment 3. While working as a flight attendant, a pilot got sick and I had to help land the plane. Number 2, I bribed a government official in Egypt. Number 3, I was escorted out of the U.S. Capitol by armed guards. 1, 2, or 3. Number 1, while working as a flight attendant, a pilot got sick and I had to help land the plane. Number 2, I bribed a government official in Egypt. Number 3, I was escorted out of the U.S. Capitol by armed guards. 1, 2, or 3. Put it into the chat. 1, 2, or 3. I'll give you guys a second to load it up. This one's going to be interesting all the way through. Everybody's in. Park Hop Magic getting in. Molly getting in. Debbie's in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up, please. A lot of people playing tonight. I love it. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. Realize that we put a lot of time and effort into getting some great prizes for this event. This round of this will end at the Maryland meetup. So join us every Wednesday night. It's a good time. And the only way you get the points is if you're here to play. All right, segment 3, Roger. I can't wait to hear. What is the lie?
The lie is number 1, that I helped land a plane while a pilot got sick, and that's another like half truth. So when you're working the airplane, if there has to be at least 2 people in the flight deck at any time.
Right.
So if the pilot needs to go back to use the restroom or do something, one of the flight attendants will go up front and just hang out up there until the pilot comes back. And so that's what was going on. So I'm up in the flight deck behind the locked bulletproof door, and
Okay.
we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting and waiting and waiting, and it was like taking a really long time for the captain to come back.
Okay.
He was not feeling very well, and we were getting to the point that the co-pilot was in the seat there. He was up front flying the plane, and he started going over. All right, if he's too sick to come back up here, here's what we got to do. And he's going through. We'll go through the checklist and everything. He'll do all the work. But fortunately, the captain was not so sick that he couldn't land the plane, so he came back up, and it
Okay.
all worked out. But it was like one of those, this could be interesting.
This could
So
be
yeah,
interesting. Yeah.
so half truth there, but I lied nonetheless because I didn't actually help land the plane.
Okay,
So
so the points for that, for number 1, go to Fast Pass Radio, Sebastian the Crab, Park Hop Magic, Keith Winter, Gloria Thibodeau, Vicky Gillespie, Mark F., Lamons Gray, Detroit Diz, and that would be our points for there. So that's kind of interesting all the way. Interesting stuff. Okay. Let's go to segment number 4. Then we're going to talk with Roger about his channel. I'm going to tell you who's coming next week also after segment 4, and then we'll have some big numbers for segment 5. So let's get the stop signs up for a second. Stop signs up. Again, another 5-point question out there. Dun, dun, dun. Hope you guys are having a good time with this tonight. All right, stop signs are up. Segment 4 for Roger. Statement number 1, I visited all 50 states in 57 days. Statement number 2, I have flown around the world. Statement number 3, I had a film show at the Sundance Film Festival. Okay, so statement 1, I visited all 50 states in 57 days. Statement number 2, I have flown around the world. Statement number 3, I have had a film shown at the Sundance Film Festival. Oh, we didn't do that. We'll do that after this one, Stacey. Thank you for reminding me. We'll get to that right after this one. I apologize. I'll do segment 3 and 4 together with that. It's so interesting
Okay.
when we're talking. I was like, we're blown away. All right, put your lie up there now. 1, 2, or 3 for segment 4. 1, 2, or 3. All the answers are going in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. A lot of people playing. I love it, guys. I love it. I'm so proud of these games, Roger. We did a baby picture segment that we showed.
Okay.
We showed people's baby picture. Come on, Sullivan. Come here, buddy. Sorry, my dog's coming in here. Sit down. There you go. I'm okay. Right here. We did a baby picture segment for a while, which you had to pick the person's baby picture, which was great. And then this segment was brought to us, and it took me a while to get into both. And what I realized is I don't know how to do game segments, and other people do it better than I. But this is great. We've already got another one lined up for down the road that we're working on. So this is really cool.
Okay.
All right. What is the lie for segment number 4?
Segment number 4, the lie is number 3. Now I forgot what the three were.
What you have number 3, the Sundance Film Festival.
Oh yeah, the Sundance Film Festival. So again, another half truth. The Sundance Film Festival was going on. A friend of mine was promoting his own film. He had gotten Subway restaurants to sponsor it and give him a bunch of money, and they kind of co-sponsored him showing the film. Neither his film nor my film, Welcome to Alaska, made it into the Sundance Film Festival, but we headed out to Park City, Utah during the festival, and he rented out a space, and we were kind of the second bill on his own little film festival that he put on alongside Sundance, but it
Okay.
wasn't officially part of Sundance. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So the lie goes down as number 3. That goes to, boy, a lot of people went 1. David T gets it. Spaceship Ears gets it. Monorail Molly gets it. Keith Winter and Jonathan Chong. Wow, you pretty good one on that one. That's you. Okay, let's before we go over and talk about your channel and do some other things, let me ask you. Let me go back here.
Yeah.
You bribed a government official in Egypt?
So everybody does it. It's not a big deal.
What?
No, that's what I
What?
no. So I was I went to got to go to Egypt a number of years ago, and you pay to go into the various historic sites, and I was at the Great Pyramids, and you could pay extra for going into certain tombs and taking pictures and whatnot. And I had a tour guide with me, and I had gone into a tomb that I had not paid the extra fee for filming inside of it. And
Okay.
without thinking, I saw a cool shot, and so I go and I take a photo. And next thing I know, my tour guide's over here. Give me 10 pounds or whatever you've got. So I gave him some of my Egyptian money, and he went and he paid the tour guide. And he's like, "Yeah, you weren't supposed to do that." Shh. And so technically, I bribed an Egyptian guard there at the pyramids
Oh my
because I
God.
took a photo without permission. So
All
yeah.
right. You were escorted out of the U.S. Capitol by armed guards?
So this was not January 6th, by the way. No, my brother and I were visiting the U.S. Capitol, and if you go there today, there is the Capitol Visitor Center, beautiful area. You go in and you can get your tours there and everything. That was not completed at the time of this visit,
Okay.
and I had been there before, so I'm like, I know where I'm going. We'll go over here. And well, security was a little stricter, and the way that you did it was a little different than the previous time that I did it. But we go up, and there's a line of people going on into the Capitol. Oh, there's where we go. So we got in line behind the folks, and we went through the security checkpoint. And after we went through, they kind of went off to one of the offices there, and my brother and I kept going, and we're looking around. We met a security guard and said, "Where's the restroom?" And we went and used the restroom and ended up in the rotunda. And it's just my brother and I, and we're in the rotunda, and I'm looking at the different statues and paintings and everything, and he gets down on the ground and he's taking a picture of the ceiling. Another security guard walks in and sees my brother on the floor and thinking there's something wrong with him. What's going on? And well, can we help you? And no, we're good. We're just tourists. He's like, how'd you get in here? We had not gone through the actual ticketing process and everything that you were supposed to do.
Oh boy.
And so he took our driver's license and checked us out and everything. And then they walked us out. And of course, being Capitol security guards, they were armed because they're all armed. So anyway, it's a nice way to embellish the story by adding the armed guard part. But
Okay.
so yeah.
All right. Let's go to your other two. You've flown around the world.
So yeah, working as a flight attendant, as we established that as a truth already, I got to fly non-rev. I worked for the regional airline, which was owned by Delta Airlines, so I could fly non-rev on Delta flights. I got to go to Japan, and trying to get home from Japan was a little bit difficult. I couldn't get on any of the flights because I was flying standby. None of the flights going back to the United States, Hawaii, anywhere on the continental United States, I wasn't able to get on any of them. But I was able to book a flight on KLM Airlines through Amsterdam. So I got to fly to Amsterdam. Then from Amsterdam, then I flew back to the United States and got to go all the way around the world in one go. So yeah,
Wow.
I got to fly around the world. So that's kind of neat.
Wow.
Check that off on the bucket list there.
Okay. And the last one, you have you visited 50 states in 57 days.
So, and I was going to correct you earlier, but then I thought I better not. It'll give it away. It was actually 50 states in 50 days,
Okay.
which is still technically within 57 days. So
Okay.
technically it's still truth. Did a travel documentary. You can find it if you search on YouTube. 50 states, 50 days. It'll come up on there. That's my other YouTube channel. Is Welcome to America. So,
Okay.
so yeah, I did it in 50 days, and there's a whole really well done documentary. My brother shot it and edited it, and it turned out beautifully.
Nice.
There's that. Oh,
That's
and
that's
then
nice. That's cool.
I don't know if it's if I included it in my other truths and lies or not.
Hold on. Let me look.
Because there's we did it in less time on another occasion.
No, we're good there. You're good.
Okay, yeah. So for the 10th anniversary of our 50 states, 50 days trip, also on the YouTube channel there, Welcome to America channel, you'll find 50 states, 7 days. So I did it in about 6.5 days, and that was just all driving, just straight on through. Didn't
Jeez,
stop to ski or do anything. Had my brother and his girlfriend at the time, now wife, she came along for the second half of that trip, and edited together a little video for that as well, to promote 50 states, 50 days, and yeah, that was, as far as I know, I hold the record for having that done. There were some other guys that did it in a faster time than I did it. But
Okay.
if you watch their YouTube video, they got a speeding ticket along the way. So I don't think that should count. So anyway.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Let's talk about the round table for a second, and
All
what all
right.
you've got over there. This is Roger's channel that I found, and I wanted to highlight tonight. And hopefully, you guys are checking it out and maybe giving him some love over there and a follow if you like what he's doing. Tell everybody just what all they're going to find over there. With your 80 videos and where your channel's going. I know you're working toward that 1,000 mark on your channel, the key thing that all new creators want to hit.
Yeah, slowly but surely, it's the subscribers are going up, but it's me going on adventures in the parks. Initially, I just wanted to do a roundtable kind of discussion format, bring folks in. I did a number of videos like that, but then I've kind of settled into the Mickey's Roundtable Adventures, where we explore everything Disney, one themed adventure at a time. And so the idea is that I pick a theme or a topic, And rather than do this, that, and the other thing, I'm just doing this. So, like, I just recently did a Little Mermaid Day video. So they just opened up in their new Little Mermaid show over at Hollywood Studios. So
Right.
to include that, I did that, and then I went to Magic Kingdom and did the meet and greet with Ariel, and did the ride and caught her in the parade. And so that whole video is just focused on Little Mermaid stuff, that kind of thing, but doing different themed attractions. The video I just posted last night, I think it was, is I rode on every attraction that a cast member physically drives. So, like the steam train and Main Street vehicles, the Liberty Square Riverboat, Tom Shore Islands, there's somebody physically on the ride vehicle actually doing it. So, it's a whole video dedicated to just that. And I've got all kinds of other ideas of similar kinds of things throughout the channel there.
I love it. I love it. Well, guys, if you like what you're hearing, there's a lot of great stuff over there. Roger's at 294 subscribers. He's six away from that 300 mark, six away from 300. If you like what you're hearing tonight, you like to check out his content, give it a follow over there and check him out. He sits at his table and does some great stuff. And, of course, we've acknowledged Roger is also a cast member and helps make a little magic. We've got many in our community, Roger. Disney Baker, who I introduced you to that one day when we were down there. He makes magic
Okay.
over at the Contemporary as a baker, actually over there. Alyssa Neal says, "Hey, I just subscribed." Thank you, Neil, for putting that in there and subscribing. And there are many others along the way that we've gotten to know. Brittany, one of our newer friends, she's just started. I think she starts today or tomorrow down there. So we
Okay.
appreciate
Good
as a
luck.
community. As a community, I want you to know. Also, Dave says he just subscribed. Thank you, Dave. I want you to know, as a community, with coming over here with this community for what we're building and trying to put together, it's made of people that want to treat each other with respect, that want to honor the love of Disney and what it is, that want to find people that they can have a friend in, and more than that, not just something crazy on the internet as it is. And we've done a good job of working to do that, but there is an ultimate respect that I have seen from our community when it comes to those who have created the magic, be they the animators or the engineers or the illustrators or the Imagineers or those who work in the parks like yourself, bringing the magic every day. Because without what you do, and I say this to Baker all the time, without what cast members do, Walt Disney's parks are not the same. You are a key member of on stage performance, and we are so thank you for it. I actually sat back and watched you do your job when we were down there last time. I was sitting outside waiting for my son, who was down at the other end buying more pins, as it may. And I sat there watching you just interact with the guests and just how much love and passion you did with your job. And I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Well, I
Absolutely.
appreciate that. I really do. So it's something that I genuinely enjoy, and I get to do it every single day. So yeah,
Well,
I
we definitely
appreciate.
appreciate it. So definitely give him a help and give him a holler over there. Go Gadget says I was recommended to come over here from Josh at Resort TV One. Josh is a very good friend. All of Resort TV One are very good friends of us, and we're glad you're here. Thank you for coming, Go and Stitchy Disney 8. Hello, Stitchy Disney 8. Welcome in here. Welcome in. Neil says he'll be in MK tomorrow. Well, you know where to look, Neil. Say hello if you just stop by. Let's go to the last segment here. Oh, before I do that, I almost forgot. So that's Roger's channel. Where are we at, by the way? Let me see if you. I saw some people subscribed. Let me just check that real quick. You are at 298.
Ooh,
298, almost at 300. I,
293 just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, 298. Hey, two more. He gets a memory from being on our show with us tonight, from you all helping him get there. So I want to talk about this real quick. John Day at the Parks, our friend who is in and out of our channel a lot, from the West Coast to the East Coast. He jumping all over. He's primarily focused on the East Coast, in the Atlanta area and going down to the parks. John Day at the Parks will be our guest next Wednesday night, 10:45, right here on Disney Dialogues, to play a little Two Truths and a Lie with us. I hope you'll be joining us for that show as well. And I should also point out that people have been asking. Oh, that's not the picture I'm looking for. I'm not sure even who that was. Here's the one I'm looking for. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that was a guest we had on the show. Where is it at? Oh, I know where it's at. Hold on, I got to go over to here.
Probably next to the other thing you were looking for earlier.
Yeah, probably. I found it. I know where it's at. It's over here. So I've had people asking, and I did confirm this today. Preston McDevitt will be doing Two Truths and a Lie when we go back down to Disney coming up in August. He's going to sit in with me when we get home from the parks, and we are going to do that. So plan on seeing Preston. Everybody's been asking, when are we going to get that? Because we couldn't do it the last time. When we're down there in August, Preston will be back in for Two Truths and a Lie, everybody, and get him done. I know that'll make everybody very, very happy. Cruise the Theme Park says you're at 300. Is that it? Let me see. I like to see. Let me see it with my own eyes. Well, congratulations, sir. You're at 301. So,
Oh boy, I missed
congratulations.
300. Oh
Yeah.
well, that's okay. Somebody can unsubscribe and then I can watch it.
Oh, don't ever tell
No,
them
we don't
that.
want to. We
Good
don't want to
Lord.
encourage that sort of behavior around here.
Hello,
No.
Mar in Memphis. Good to see you. All right, segment number 5. This is worth 10 points. Segment number
Ooh.
5 worth 10 points. Let's get the stop signs up. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that was Adina Menzel. It was one of our guests that we had on before that met Adina Menzel somewhere. I remember that. I just don't remember who it was, unfortunately. So, all right. Stacy's got the signs up. Here are the 3 statements. You're looking for the lie. 1, I have a twin brother who was wounded at Antietam. Number 2, Walt Disney is my third cousin twice removed. Number 3, I rode in the back of a police car in Amsterdam. 1, 2, or 3. I have a twin brother who was wounded at Antietam. Number 2, Walt Disney is my third cousin twice removed. And number 3, I rode in the back of police cars. Remember, this is worth 10 points. 10 points on this one. It's a big one. A lot of people going 2, some 1s, a 3. Oh, we got a full mix going on here. Full mix. Don't forget, I will be live tomorrow night doing Disney Insomniacs live with a group hangout at 10 o'clock. We will be back Friday at 3 o'clock, broadcasting one of the biggest parades in the state of Maryland. I will be doing it live at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a huge, huge stream, I think. It is being shared out locally here. I'm hoping that's what they've told me. So make sure your plans for 4th of July involve stopping by the Pete McDivitt Show and checking out the parade. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. Friday show locking in. Casey may be joining us Friday from the Magic Kingdom live with some fireworks on Friday. And Sunday we come back with the Triple C show as well. All right, we've got it locked up, Roger. Tell me on segment 5, what is the lie?
So, according to my handy dandy Walt Disney family tree here, I am not a cousin twice removed or whatever I said of Walt Disney, no relation whatsoever. So I made that up for one of my videos. So anyway, I should have more props for my other truths and lies. But so number 2 was the lie.
Number 2 is the lie. Okay, so let me look at the points. Nico gets it. Cruise and Theme Park. Sierra gets it. She Sails Away gets it. Neil gets it. All Aboard with Blake. David T. Zippity Doo Doug. Stacy Rogers, Sebastian the Crab, Keith Winter, Debbie Thunert, Vicky Gillespie, Mark F., Mike Beachman, Park Hop Magic, Lamont Gray, Go Go Gadget Band, Grandma Grover, Gloria Thibodeau, Jewelry Picks, Dave's Disney Dream, Kendricks, Jonathan Chong. Okay, interesting. So tell me, you have a twin brother who was wounded in Antietam?
So as you were reading that, I realized that earlier I mentioned that I had a twin brother. But yeah, he was wounded at Antietam, not during the Battle of Antietam from the Civil War era, but we were on a road trip and we were visiting historic sites and all the
Okay.
things that I like to do. And we were at the Antietam National Historic Site, National Historic Battlefield, whatever the official
Right.
name is. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but he cut himself on some thorns or something like that, and he got a scratch. And so
Okay.
technically, he was wounded at Antietam. So yeah.
Okay. That is the truth then. Beach Fox Life. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for joining tonight here on the channel. We appreciate it. And then let's go to number 3. Let's go to number 3. I rode in the back of a police car in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, that was a night to remember. So
Oh
I
boy.
think this might have been on the same trip that I went around the world.
Okay.
Because I ended up in Amsterdam, and then I needed a place to stay until the next day when I could get a flight back to the States. So I got a hostel, stayed in a hostel, and put my stuff in the little locker. And then I went out for a walk around the area, and I came back. And when I came back, I noticed my locker was open.
Okay.
Uh-oh, what happened? I forgot to lock the lock,
Oh
and the
no.
thief that took my camera, he forgot to lock it up too. So I realized that something was stolen, but my nice camera was taken out of there. And so I went down to the front desk, and they said, "Oh well, we can't call the police this late and with whatever."
Right.
And there's a police station, and they gave me directions. So I went and down these little narrow alleyways and walkways and streets, street that's 10 feet wide, and it was downpouring rain. It's 1 a.m. and found the police station. And they said, "Oh yeah, we can't help you. You have to come back tomorrow morning." So I went back, got some sleep, went down to the front desk again the next morning, and they said, "Oh yeah, we can call." So they called the police. They came down and they said, "Yeah, you should have called us last night." Anyway, they had me do a witness statement, do a report, and in order to do that, they needed me to go down to the police station with them,
Okay.
and so I got to ride in the back of the squad car. This was a different police station, but yeah, so I went down to the police station to file a report, and yeah, so I technically
Wow.
rode in the back of a police car in Amsterdam. So yeah,
Oh my word.
I
You
was the
have
victim though.
you have done a lot. Let me ask you, as you're sitting here, what is you're working toward that 1,000 mark and everything. What can people expect over these, next, 6, 8 months, whatever, coming out of your channel and what you're trying to bring to your viewers?
More of the same type of content that I've been doing. Again, you go look, see it for yourself, and if you like it, expect more from that. I do want to do more bigger trips.
Okay.
I did a video, Zippity Doodah Day. I headed up to Georgia, and there's a Uncle Remus Museum, and I explored the whole history of Song of the South and Splash Mountain, the whole thing in that. You mentioned earlier the Kermit the Frog 70th birthday. Leland, Mississippi is the boyhood hometown of Jim Henson. There's a little museum there. I got to do that. So I want to do more adventures like that. I went to Disneyland last year. I want to edit that together into a video, which I still haven't done. And then I want to go again to Disneyland next year. I want to take a train trip from Chicago to Kansas City, visit Marceline, and do the whole following in Walt's footsteps kind of thing by train.
Very
And so I
nice.
want to do that as well. So that's a bigger video that I hope to do next year. But I always have ideas going on in my head that I want to do, and always looking
I
for new
love it.
ideas, adventures, and there's so much out there that you can tie things together thematically and have a
And
lot of
do that.
fun with.
I love it. I love what you're doing with your channel. I love your focus and your passion. The fact that you're an amazing cast member as well. Obviously, things will change. Where you'll be, you'll be doing something different after the 7th, and I'm sure it'll be a packed house if you're in the parks over the next couple of days and you go by the dock of the boat over there. Just look in. If you see him, give him a little wave, say hey to Roger, go on the boat, riot, see it one last time, create some memories. They're always good to do. This is, as I always tell all the guests that we have on our show, Roger, this is just the beginning of a relationship that opens up and friendships that happen. we'll definitely be having you back on the show for the Triple C show. I may be reaching out to you on some of our Insomniac hangouts where we come in and just talk Disney, talk what's going on and that
It's always
here.
fun talking Disney. Everybody's got a different take, and you've got passions, and but it's cultural stuff, and so it's fun. You
It's
can
a
just kind of let loose and
it's a lot of
throw
fun.
your opinions out there, and yeah.
Absolutely. And of course, if I can ever do anything else anytime, you have both my cell and all my socials. Reach out to me if you do want to get one of those big videos going, especially, going out to Walt's and walking in Walt's footsteps and all that kind of stuff. Please do me a favor. Just let me know about it and I'll be glad to highlight it for you. I don't mind doing that from time to time for friends of our community, because the more eyes we can put on your content, hopefully the more followers you get as well. So we really appreciate that. So I want to thank you for coming on tonight. This has been an incredible show, and looking forward to you coming back in the future as well.
Yeah, I look forward to it as well. It's been fun. It's been a long day today. I had to get up early for work this morning.
Yep.
Yeah, so took a
Final
good nap
thought of
this
the night.
afternoon though.
I always throw it over to my guests for a final thought of the night. So throw me out a final thought,
Ooh,
and yeah, whatever you want, anything
final
you want.
thought. Oh,
Final thought.
boy, I hadn't thought about this until now. So now you caught me on the spot here. Final thought. I appreciate the time to come and talk about my channel and share some of my stories with the three truths and a lie, or two truths and a lie segment.
Yep.
It's been fun. Enjoy doing this kind of thing, and appreciate the drawing some attention to my channel and helping me to build on that. And yeah, I really do genuinely appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. You're at 300 now. Congratulations. When you hit the 500 mark, we have a segment called Under 1,000 Focus every Friday night. We show all those channels, their names, their numbers, and all that stuff. We do that on Friday night. So keep working hard, get up to 5, and we'll start shouting you out there. And when I'm down there in August, I'll shoot you a note, see if I can stop by somewhere, just say hello.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, you definitely. Yeah.
We'll do. All right, my friend. Good night. Thank you so
All right.
much. All right, everybody. It's been great. We're so grateful for Roger coming on with us. But as I like to do, I noticed that a lot of people were leaving when I said final thought and everything. And I knew that Roger had been up late tonight. Wanted to give him a chance to get out. So I wanted to do something different. It's 4th of July, right? We've got many people in our community that have served, or their family members that are watching here tonight. David T served our country. Surf Bum was in earlier, served our country. Monterey Molly's dad served our country. I guarantee you there's more that I'm just not catching off the top of my head right now. So, since Spaceship Ears is still here, and it's the 4th of July, so 7 and 4, so it's 7, 4, that's 11. I'm going to give 11 bonus points right now to every person that goes over and raids Theme Park Casual. There's the link in the chat. You got to go raid Theme Park Casual and say Happy 4th of July from the Pete McDivitt Show. Tell them you're raiding. Sean, Detroit Diz, served our country. Tell them Happy 4th of July, Pete McDivitt Show raid. I'm watching you, and I'll call your name out here, and you'll get 11 points. I'll give you 11 points tonight. Baker was here all night, hiding in the background. Let's see who's going to go over there and raid them up right now. Jonathan Chong's getting 11. Neil's getting 11. Keith Winter getting 11 points. Stacy Rogers, Debbie Thunert, David T, Mr. Thibodeau, Jason Thibodeau's getting it. Jill Watchfrick getting 11 points. This is why you stay to the end. You never know what I'm going to do. Fast Pass Radio, Detroit Diz, Kendrick, All Aboard with Blake, Debbie Bernfeld, Go Go Gadget Band, Mark F, Lamont Gray, Gloria Thibodeau, Jan S. Disney. All right, I think, is that everybody? We got everybody? I'm going to count it down for the time to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Jewelry picks. Do we? Oh, you're over there. I missed you. Okay, jewelry picks too. Yep, Mark F. I got you. There you go. Dave's Disney Dreams did. Did I miss you, Dave? And go back up. Nah, we don't have to do it again. We did it once. They missed it. I don't know where they are. That's a shame. All their people know. He'll probably say something here. He's got to know.
Should we just head up and get ready for fireworks?
I'm sure he'll check it. So,
Jonathan Chong, welcome in. The music is so relaxing. Oh, was I rated during a long time? Oh, sorry, guys. Welcome in, everybody. I'm assuming this is a Pete McDevitt raid.
well, at least he knows it's us, right? So, there you go. I want to say thank you to Paul Engel for sponsoring this segment. I want to say thank you to Spaceship Ears for documenting all the points for me. Thank you to all the moderators for helping me, Stacy and Jonathan, all the time. Thank you for all of you for coming in and watching us and having fun with the show and enjoying it. Yeah, I know he's talking about it now. That's good. I want to say thank you to Jen for helping me come up with this concept for what we do. I'm going to be live tomorrow night for a hangout. Only doing them once a week. Going to bring in a couple new people, a couple friends. We're going to talk Disney and have some fun for a couple hours. I'm going to be live Friday at 3 o'clock, probably a little bit before that. The parade starts at 3. We're going to get out there. We're going to get under a tent. It's the biggest parade in the state of Maryland. There will be all kind of craziness going on. Usually at the parade, I get threatened by somebody. You probably don't want to miss that, I would think. So, and then, of course, Friday night, I'll be back with our Friday night news and merch, hanging and talking that. And Sunday, we'll be back with the Triple C's. We've got so much magic coming on this channel. Scoot Adventures, hello. We got so much magic coming and planned on this channel. We're putting a lot of time back into investing into you, the viewer, and into this community and building community and doing it the right way that we see that is the best to help. So you want to see Pete get threatened? It happens usually every year because I yell something at somebody that gets me in trouble. 2 years ago, I yelled at the governor and his staff came right after me. So, it is what it is. So this is the 4th year I've done the parade, Stacy, and just so anybody that might be new to it, it is the biggest in Maryland, and we are endorsed by the local city council to do the parade. They actually come out and bring me the whole roster of the parade and what the order is and who's in it, so that I can recognize everybody correctly. I'm like Regis Philband. Regis Feel Bad. I'm just like Regis or something, I guess, out there doing a parade. It's just not Thanksgiving. It's not Macy's, and I'm not that rich like Regis Philband. So anyway, thank you guys for being here tonight. It's still a work night. It's 12:09. I'm finishing 6 minutes early. Pretty proud of that. You guys have a great, great evening. I hope I see you tomorrow and Friday here on the channel. God bless and have a great night. Park Bros, have a good night. Have a good night. We'll see y'all real soon. Let's go out with some of our fun bumpers.
I think I'm Heather, so and I think you're Emmy, and the Adventure Leads.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, we knew what we were going to say. But somewhere that slipped away. Hey, I rhymed.
Beep, beep, boop, boop. That's all I can get. Welcome to the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, this is Jenna with Adventures of Jenna and Dale, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and he'll be back in a second.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Disney Baker, and you're taking a break from the Pete McDevitt Show. What do you know? This does record upside down. Well, now back to Pete's show. See ya.
Hey everybody, this is Casey with Casey's Corner of the World. You are watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Stay tuned for more chaos.
Hello, this is Jennifer Caruso and
Main Street Nick,
coming to you from Disneyland, California. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure you've given him a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you know when Pete goes live.
Hey, it's Tim and Jen Tracker, and you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
Hey, and I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey, everybody, it's JoJo, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Enjoy.
Hi, it's Monorail Molly from the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hello, Epcot Terrans. This is Lawrence from the DizPod on the Living in Diz YouTube channel. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot more fun ahead. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, it's Walt from Mouse Talk. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and Pete's going to be back in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere.
What you watching?
Yeah, he said he was going to pay us for this, right? Okay. See you.
Would you do the bumper, please? I need another bumper. The bumper? Yes, for the channel. The last time I bumped you, you tried to sue me for bumping into us. Well, hey, you can't touch me though. Could you do the bumper? Okay. Guys, make sure you check out Pete McDevitt. Amazing channel, amazing person. We appreciate your support.
I want to thank Shane for being here today to do the bumper with me. This was fantastic. Please hit the like and subscribe and follow Myers and the Mouse, or at least iPhone. And Shane, bye.
That's terrible.
You know what?
Hey, this is Piano Rob. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and unlike Muppets, we'll be right back.
Hey, friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.